Hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to this small interaction. I already did a broadcast in the morning today. You know, my regular broadcast is my regular time. But I'm telling you, the kind of news that I've been hearing today, everywhere I turn to, you know, my friends who try to contact me, other people who try to contact me. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do this video, not just for this time, but so that later on, when people come and listen to it, they will understand what I'm talking about. You see, the situation has become so bad now. That's why I titled it "Violence in Nigeria." There's too much just for one day. And I said, what the hell is going on? Now, don't get me wrong. When I say what the hell is going on, it doesn't mean it's not for me. It's not for me, but I just feel that people need to ask themselves a question. What is going on? What is really going on? Because I think a lot of people don't know, or a lot of people are not asking the right questions. I'm telling you, today I woke up very early. In fact, would I say it was almost like before we even went to bed, because we're around 2 a.m. here or so. So I won't say I even woke up. I stayed awake till that time to transmit Koiki Media's broadcast from Sunday Igboho's house. Now, in Nigeria, we're no longer talking about who you support, who you do not support, what you believe, what you do not believe. It's just that there is too much violence. There is too much violence that is meted out to people everywhere from all sects, and the government is perpetrating these acts without even flinching. If you talk, they would defend it with everything that they have. So we woke up, we started with news about the attack on Sunday Igboho's house, and there was shooting all over the place. Well, according to Koiki Media, they were under siege. And then my friend called me from New York and said, "Hey, Chidi, this is what is happening. That he's going to be in United Nations the next day." And I'm like, what is going on again? We transmitted that, and the day before we had been dealing with you know, the shortfall from the shooting of Ikonso, the IPOB ESN commander that was killed in Imo State. While we're still recovering from that one, and the interaction between people at Artisan Market Enugu and government officials, well, according to them, they said it's not government officials, but that interaction where people were shooting. If you know this Artisan Market, it is in the middle of Enugu town, very close to the government house, not far away from. In fact, from that artisan, you can look and you'll be seeing the government house. And yet there was sporadic fire of machine gun for a very long time, and nobody could do anything about it. I'm not sure any arrests were made. In the middle of all of that, I got a video showing. These are videos that I cannot even show you, showing pictures of something that looked like a massacre. Why do I say a massacre? It entered a place, slaughtered people, men, women, children. I don't know who did that, but that was very violent. Very violent. I'm telling you, I don't know who did that, but I don't subscribe to something like that. Children did not engage anybody in a fight. So me, I will condemn that any day, anytime. If anybody is using that as a revenge, it's not the kind of revenge that we're talking about. But that was very violent. As if that was not enough, I saw a video of a fight that was going on between, it says between Agbero people, but people say this for convenience, they say it's Hausa people and Yoruba people fighting in Lagos. And in that video, initially when you look at it, you just think somebody is chasing somebody and hitting them with a stick. But I paused that video, and you will not be just thinking about, you will not believe when I froze that video. It was actually a knife that the fellow was using on another person, and other people were watching. And as if that was not enough, these people were destroying cars, and the army vehicle was parked there. And you could hear the person in the video screaming that, hey, they are doing this, and army is standing and looking. I couldn't believe it. They were doing this, and army was standing and looking, and the army did not do anything. So what do you expect people to now do when army themselves could not do anything? No, this is the kind of video that I have to try and bring it and show you, because then it will make sense what I'm talking about. If I'm just talking about it, you may not fully understand what it is that I mean. But maybe I should play the video so that you see when there is violence going on and there is a military vehicle parked and they're destroying people's vehicles and the army did not do anything. And you want me to not believe it when people claim that all this violence is being sponsored or supported by the Nigerian army? You want me to not believe that? No, you watch this and you tell me what you make of this. You just watch.
Everything in last week. Soldier allowed them to destroy everything last week. Oh yeah, soldier allowed them to destroy everything.
I believe you can see clearly. Did you see the truck there? If you look, you can see that military truck parked, just parked. So you can see, look at that military truck there parked while the destruction was going on. So if you were the one, how would you feel? How would you feel? You would think that when you saw the military vehicle that, oh, but look, see, I don't know. Okay, you can't see my mouse. But if you look clearly, you will see the military vehicle there while the destruction was going on.
Soldier allowed them to destroy everything. All the motor in last week. All the motor in last week have destroyed everything. And there is soldier there. Yeah. Look at that! Look at that! Close the door! Oh yeah, close the door! Close the door! Close the door! Close the door! Shari, gbogbo mọ́tò ní mọ́tò. Shari. Ẹ bá yí fọ́ glass mọ́tò. And there is army here o.
I don't know if you people still think that this thing is a joke. This thing is not a joke at all. Oh. I don't know what some of you are still waiting to be feeling or thinking the way we are thinking about all this that is going on. Did you see that soldiers were there? Did you see their vehicle? This one, see, thank God for videos these days. When something like this is caught, you can't say no, it was not true. As if that was not enough. Watch this one too. This one is also members of Nigerian army, soldiers, complaining about what is happening to them. And there's another part of it that I want to talk about, but let me not preempt it. Let me allow you to watch. When you finish watching, I'll come back and ask you some questions and you tell me what you think or what you heard. So watch this one.
One of our gun throw they come from Benin. Effort don't share them. Kill all the soldier. Now the smoke. Now the smoke they see so. Now the smoke they see so. They call the gun truck. Make them come road. Come car road. They enter bush. Effort don't share them.
I don't know if you heard that. He said they are playing shelled their own. How could you make that kind of mistake? How could you make that kind of mistake? You killed your own people. First of all, the plane came and killed the people on the ground. Nigeria Air Force plane, no. Nigeria Air Force plane came and killed their own people. But one question I'm asking, I see these days you'll be wondering, why do I talk the way I'm talking? Chidi, are you sounding very, very tribalistic? No, I'm facing reality. That person that is talking is definitely from the southern part of Nigeria. Listen to his accent. You know, we all have heavy accents. I've lived now in Canada for more than 10 years, but if I speak English, you can tell that this man is an Igbo man. And I'm not about to go and learn how to stop it. So listen to the guy talking, and you will know that this guy is from the southern part of Nigeria. Then you will begin to believe the conspiracy theories. Just listen once again.
One of our gun throw they come from Benin. Effort don't share them. Kill all the soldier. Now the smoke. Now the smoke they see so. Now the smoke they see so. They call the gun truck. Make them come road. Come car road. They enter bush. Effort don't share them.
Did you hear that? Okay, if the Air Force killing their own people was a mistake, the people on the ground, the ones that those guys were not supposed to survive, but the survivors, they were now calling the gunship, the vehicle, the truck on the ground, come and pick us, come and pick us. Those ones were running inside the bush. So what do you make of all that? You see the number of violence that is going on. And the worst part of it is, let me also remind you, you know those 40 students who were kidnapped in the university in Kaduna State, and they killed 3 of them. They now killed 2 more of them, and the kidnappers are insisting that until they get 800 million, they will continue to kill every other day. They will kill some people. And the funny thing is, the Nigerian government is listening. The Nigerian government is hearing this, but they are not doing anything. This is not in a hidden place. This is Kaduna State. This is something that is within reach. This is a place that is within reach. Somebody was telling me that, Chidi, remember And when they kidnapped someone, that the American government had to send their own soldiers. They came and rescued somebody that was kidnapped right here in Nigeria. One person, civilian, they came and rescued that person. Look at the amount of violence that we have. See, I did a video, a new series that we're starting, and I called it Frankly Speaking. Go and check that video and see where I was just trying to list how many people were, how much violence we experienced in 1 week. Now I'm telling you what we're experiencing in a day, what you wake up to. Can you imagine what we wake up to? Violence on every side. And as if this was not enough, you should hear what, Sheikh Gumi. You should hear what someone like Sheikh Gumi has to say. It's Roots TV. Roots TV. They have a program that's coming up. They were advertising it. So, but I need you to see. I think it was on N1GERIA Shore's page that I saw it, where he was showing. Well, we can look for it on Roots TV. But when you see what these people, what Sheikh Gumi had to say about the things that are happening in Nigeria, when you hear it, you will shudder. I'm not saying like you will be disappointed. You will shudder, as in your liver will fail you. Then you ask me, are we all like, is this a bad dream? That's what you ask yourself. Come on, is this a bad dream? Am I really hearing what I am hearing? That's what you're going to ask yourself. And I'm going to go get that. Well, I didn't find it on Roots TV. There's another video I would have shown you, but Facebook will not, they will not allow it. I mean, YouTube will not allow it. So I'm going to show you the video.
On this ethnic.
No. This is just to make you understand how the people that are supposed to be in the same country with you, how they actually see you, what they think of. Me and you will be complaining about what is going on, and then you're thinking other people are feeling the way you're feeling. Well, I want to show you how other people that are supposed to be in the same country with you, how they see things or how they perceive things. This is Sheikh Gumi. This is the one who has been negotiating with terrorists. Hear what he has to say. He summarized a lot of things that are going on in the country. Very interesting. Mostly about the violence going on, but listen to what he has to say, and that will teach you one or two things. Listen. Why is this spinning now? Okay, let me fix it and I'll come back. Maybe it needs to refresh. Okay, it needed to refresh. I've refreshed it. Let me try and play it again, and hopefully it will work this time around. You know how these evil people, when you want to expose them, it will refuse to work, but it will work.
Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All this Nigeria can never displace the Fulanis. All these ethnic parts cannot work in Nigeria anymore. Not even religious. Either we sit down and iron things out peacefully, or we suffer, then we come and do that what we are supposed to do. Let's sit down and iron out things. Even Boko Haram, we have reliable information. Many of their leaders, many, are ready to drop down their weapons. Power is shared according to your size, not according to your power.
Oh God, I don't know if you heard what I heard. First of all, I started by saying that Nigeria cannot defeat the Fulanis. What do you think is giving them confidence? You see, the problem is all the screaming and all the shouting, and those of you who kept opposing and saying that what we're saying is wrong. Did you hear him? They've had time to amass whatever needed to be amassed by them, ready for this war. And then finally, you hear him say that power is not because of how powerful you are. Power is by number. That's why they kept bringing people from all over Africa. So come, wherever you are, come into Nigeria. We'll give you permission. Come. Hear that again. Maybe you didn't hear him very well. But hear him again.
Power is shared according to your size, not according to your power, capability, or resources you control. There are some people in the Middle Belt that are agitating. Now they are joining the Niger Deltans. Some rogue Niger Deltans have sent a visual or the view request to Boko Haram that let's come together and work. You work from the north, we work from the south. He's not a terrorist sympathizer. Show me if one person has killed.
Did you hear what he has to say about Pantami? That he is not a terrorist sympathizer. He's defending somebody who has come. And the person they are defending, that's one thing that shocks me. The person they are defending has said that, look, I sympathize with terrorists. I did some of the things that I've been accused of. But I apologize. I'm sorry. And yet somebody is saying here that he's not a sympathizer. Do you see that in itself is a form of violence? For me, when I saw this video, it was too much. It was violent to me. But let me finish playing the video.
He's not a terrorist sympathizer. Show me if one person has killed. He has not killed anybody. He has not ordered for killing anybody. Just discard the fake news.
Oga, I think you're wrong. He ordered for the killing of Deja Deyanju. He ordered for the killing of the Christian, Ekwa leader in his school days, and they stoned the man to death. It was ordered by Pantami. So you cannot come and say he has never ordered for anybody to be killed. There's too much evidence against him now. He himself now owned up. The presidency even owned up and said, yes, he did it, but let's forget it. Garba Shehu, everybody. And yet, Sheikh Gumi is here saying, no, he didn't do anything. I hope you're getting this concussion of violence. I hope you're understanding what is going on. I hope you're still not sleeping. I hope you're awake by now, because you are my frustration. You are my problem. You that is still sleeping, you are the ones that are allowing, because when we talk, you oppose us, you say show me evidence. I hope this kind of thing shows you evidence that we are in serious trouble.
And everything. The man is working with stabilizing a government among a section of youth which we like them to come and join in nation building. And you people were fighting them, and then you say you trust people like Fantami. No, you should get more like him and put them in power. Don't remove him. You will regret.
Did you hear that last part? It's like a threat. It's like a threat that, hey, if you guys remove him, you will regret. It's amazing. Do you understand? It is very, very amazing how people will just, I don't know, You see what is happening in Korokoro. You're bothered about it. But yet people will come out and boldly be supporting this evil. As I speak now, 2 of our comrades, they are in Kogi State, in jail for protesting, pasting posters, doing graffiti as a form of protest. And yet this one is, what would I call this kind of violence, being perpetrated by the governor using youths, using fellow youths on themselves. Sometimes I just want to address the youths who actually, you remember these two, these are our 2 comrades. But anyway, Yaya Bello, you're just a baby tyrant. Your case is don't worry. The day we will turn to your case, you will understand. Right now, you're just learning tyranny, and you are one of the people that makes it a shame for some of us to come and say, you know what, young people can do better, because you are supposed to be a young person. And look at what you did. Throw these 2 young people in jail, and you're perpetrating violence on them because they are pasting posters. You put them in jail for pasting posters, and the next day you line up posters all over the city. That's just tyranny. That's just you exhibiting violence, showing that you people are the powers that be, that you can do and undo. Anyway, continue. Yeah, continue. And then finally, the thing I want to show you guys, because there's the violence from state. I told you there was so much that was happening today. Those 2 guys, by the way, they are Larry Emmanuel and Victor Anene. Larry Emmanuel and Victor Anene. I want you guys to keep putting them in your prayers. Jailed by the governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello. Violence on the youth. Clear violence. Another violence that we were dealing with today was the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, National Broadcasting Corporation, also they call them. That's very, Channels TV, and this is a remarkable thing that I saw Moyole Showore do. You know very well that Channels TV proprietor was the one that masterminded Omoyele Showore being excluded from that debate they had during election. But even though they have not been favorable on Omoyele Showore, they will organize things, they will start tracking, they will say everything, that they will be the first people to publish anything against Omoyele Showore. When the incident happened about someone accusing Showore of 2.5 million and waiting grant money, they were the first to publish it and make a fun out of the whole thing, but nothing came out of it. And yet when they interviewed the IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful, after the interview, which is the right thing, that is what okay, this is the level of tyranny that is going. You people were talking about the time of Idi Amin. Now it is digitalized. They don't have to be physically brutal, but they have a way of perpetrating their violence. Even though Channels TV have not been very favorable to Omoyele Showore, but Omoyele Showore was there fighting and criticizing and condemning the government for suspending Channels TV and fining them after they broadcasted a telephone interview with Emma Powerful. And this is the letter with which they were suspended. Oh, sorry about that. I hope you still can see it. This is the letter of their suspension. Can you imagine? I'm directed to inform you that the National Broadcasting Commission did not sanction channels to whatever, Channels TV and African blah blah blah. The commission is always cautious of the blah 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 blah. However, sanctions imposed by the commission on Channels TV, Arise AIT in the press release by whatever. This is 26th, was for transmitting unveiled and unauthorized social media source in breach of section this. Oh, this one was an older. This is an older sanction, but this is not the first time. But this is an older one. This is not the first time. Oh, this one is the one they did in 2020. So this is a confirmation that this is not the first time they've been doing it. This one you saw now is the one that happened in 2020, but currently they were sanctioned for publishing the interview with Emma Powerful of IPOB. You understand? All of these things that you saw happened in one day. That is the reality. That's the reality of Nigeria for you. Just for the sake of those of you who do not understand what we are talking about, I'm just going to go and get you the direct news about their suspension, because I was on Omoyele Shore's Twitter handle, and apparently he was showing us the suspension that they had gotten in 2020, just to prove that in case they are so fond of saying, oh, it was an accident. You kill your fellow soldiers, you say it was an accident. This is not the first time. Every time they kill soldiers, they'll say it was an accident. It was an accident. Sometimes they go into where people who are already displaced by Boko Haram, they go inside there and shoot them and kill them, and they turn around and say it was an accident. So this is the actual news. NBC suspends Channel TV for interviewing IPOB leader. So this was it. The National Broadcasting Commission has suspended Channels Television with a fine 5 million naira for breaching the broadcast code. A letter to the managing director signed by the acting Director General of NBC, Professor Armstrong Idachaba, referred to Channel's 7 p.m. live broadcast program of Sunday, April 25th, yesterday, 2021, accusing the TV station of allowing a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to make a secessionist and inciting declaration on air without being cautioned or reprimanded by the station. So now all of a sudden, you people don't like it. You people don't like. I say kudos to Channels TV, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is always harassing them. So I will even say kudos to them. Now I hope they understand why they have been accused. What Channels TV did is exactly how journalism is supposed to work. When you work like that, yes, people, even in that interview, I know he was trying to put Emma Powerful, put words into his mouth, trying to say, oh, people have confirmed this, confirmed that. But even at that, the man defended himself very well. It didn't matter to him how they were putting pressure on him, how they were trying to make him say what he wasn't supposed to say. But he went ahead and he said his mind. Kudos to him. And for those of you who keep accusing IPOB of the brood strategy, did you see that they were able to come out and speak? Nothing, it's not a secret cult. They are doing what they are doing. They announce what they do before they do it. It's just the government that likes to twist things. Do you see But I hope Channels TV, now you understand. Now you understand why Omoyele Sowore goes to jail all the time. It is because he speaks the truth. Your first attempt at speaking the truth, this is the kind of violence that the government of the day visited on you. So what does that tell you? That when we are accusing you of not doing the right thing, can you see that we are actually right? Because when you start doing the right thing, when you start speaking the truth, the kind of reaction you will get will make you understand that, look, these people are not joking. These people are tyrants, and they will stop at nothing to visit violence on you. So, you know, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. So much violence in one day. In one day, there are tons and tons of them. The pictures I cannot even show you. I can't, because YouTube will definitely shut down our channel if we showed you those pictures, those videos circulating all over the place, and the government is not reacting. In some other countries, this government in Nigeria would have resigned since. But look at what is going on everywhere. If you know how to pray, go and pray for Nigeria. If you know how, if you have people there, go and pray for Nigeria, because it is already a finished country. It has already sunk. It is not sinking. And they know the right thing to do. That's why I posted something. Wearing exactly what I'm wearing here. I said, let my people go. The people of Biafra, they can't take it anymore. Let them be. Oduduwa people. See, all of this, we don't even know how it will be. But it's not for me and you to even judge. As long as it is what the people are demanding for, you need to give it to them. Let them do whatever they want to do with it. I'll see you guys very soon, okay? Take care of yourselves. And bye-bye.